Yo, shalom, shalom, shalom. Israel, what's up? Hope everybody's having a blessed day. All praises to Yahweh and Yahweh forever and ever. Amen. Just coming to you today with a quick Passover announcement 2022. All right. Time is winding down. Passover is creeping up upon us. So we want to get things in order. We want to get moving. All praises to Yahweh and Yahweh. So, just get right into it. This year's Passover will be, shalom everybody. This year's Passover will be Thursday. All right. Hey, shalom Amina. I'm good. How art thou? Shalom. All right. This Passover will be Thursday, April 14th. Shalom, Maikala. Shalom, Mashamalak. Shalom, everybody. This Passover will be Thursday, April 14th, 2022 at even. All right, HOI International, nationwide. We will be keeping a Passover again this year in Atlanta, ATL. Well, actually, Jonesboro, Georgia, which is about 15, 20 minutes outside of Atlanta. All right. So once again, Shalom, Ari. The Passover for HOI will be held in Atlanta once again. So we're about 2 months out. Everybody start getting their tickets, start getting their flights. They're scheduled together. Shalom, Daniela. Everybody start getting their flights and they scheduled together. We will be giving out some information, Shalom, on concerning, Shalom, Sister Nikki. We will be giving out some information concerning hotels that we will have in the area that everybody could stay in close to. But you can stay anywhere in the general Atlanta metropolitan area, and you will be no more than 15, 20, 25 minutes away, depending on traffic, from the Passover venue. I know so because we were there last year, and we plan on being at the same location. If not, if we get more people, we may have a bigger location that will be within the same similar vicinity. So everything will be in the general Atlanta area or right outside of Atlanta. So if you stay close to the Passover venue, that's good. But you can stay in the general Atlanta area because that's where most of the activities are going to go on. It's going to be a 4-day weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We'll be having events going on for the Passover. We'll be having camp, possibly Sabbath, Shabbat class, and it's going to be a whole weekend out of it. Okay, so once again, that's Thursday, April 14th, 2022 at even. HOI International Nationwide Passover, Atlanta / Jonesboro, Georgia. Be in the building, all right? Donations will be $100 for singles or a family less than 4. If you are a family of 4 or more, the donation will be $200. Now, if you can't afford that, give what you can. All right? We're not trying to make money off of you off the Passover, so nobody gets simple. But the Passover is a pricey feast day, and we have to make sure everything is covered. The venue, the lamb, the wine, the decorations. We have to maybe help people that's less fortunate that don't have it. You know, everybody's not going to be able to give $100 or $200. Some people might only can give $20. So you have to make up for that. That's why we have one flat fee, so we can make sure we have enough funding for the Passover. Nobody's trying to make a profit off the Passover, so nobody don't get simple. All right, all monies are spent towards the feast. Anything left over, we usually put into the kitty for the rest of the feast days for the year. All right, in case anybody, you know, is simple about it. I can't afford that. That's a lot. No, all them people, that's going to be a lot of money. All right, Israel, stop being afraid of money. All right, that's a lot of money. You know, you got to make a sacrifice. It's a pricey feast day. All right, let's go to Deuteronomy 16, 1 and 2 real quick. But the Most High is a fair power. All right, let's go to let's go to the law. Deuteronomy 16 and Matter of fact, we're going to start at 16 to get right to the point. All right. But if you can't afford that, you give what you can. You give what you can. All right. What you're able to. If you give $20 and you sincere and that's all you have, we're going to still let you in the Passover. I'll cover the other 80 for you if I have to, or whatever the case may be. But we give the flat fee so that we can make sure we budget and we can make sure, because everybody's not going to have it. Some people going to need help. Emergencies going to come up. Stuff we didn't think about comes up. Passover is a pricey feast. So, we just need y'all to understand that, Israel. All right? We're not getting rich every spring off of the Passover. All right, Deuteronomy 16:16. 3 times in a year shall all males appear before Yahweh thy power in the place which he shall choose. In the feast of unleavened bread, which we know is the Passover. All right. And in the feast of weeks and in the feast of tabernacles. And they shall not appear before the Lord empty. Every man shall give as he is able, according to the blessing of Yahweh thy power, which he have given thee. So we tell you a flat fee for the Passover, but it's still always what you can afford. We have some years where people gave $17. That's all they can afford. Come on to the Passover, brother. We got you. Everything, Most High gonna make sure everything come through. So we need the offerings to come in so we can pay for everything in advance. The reason why the announcement wasn't made earlier, because we were trying to go to a different city this year. We've been to Atlanta twice already, and we wanted a different change of venue. But because of Esau's COVID restrictions and different things, we had to go back to Atlanta. The South is a little rebellious. And some of them southern states, you don't need no jab, no vax, no none of that to have a event. So this year's Passover color scheme, the garment and decoration color scheme will be beige, tan, which beige and tan is in the same family. Beige or tan, gold and black. The emphasis is on beige or tan being the main color, with black and gold, trimming, accent, whatever you want to call it. But the main color of your garment will be beige with black and gold accessories, or however you want to hook it up. All right, whatever your flavor is, we're not doing no particular uniform garment. Everybody can do their own flavor or style. But the colors will be beige, tan, beige and tan, basically the same color, black and gold. All right. So those are the colors for the Passover this year, the decoration and garment color scheme. Do the best you can with that color scheme. All right. Let's go to Exodus chapter 12. And we're going to start at verse 1. Exodus chapter 12 and verse 1. Just reading a couple of light scriptures for, to give y'all a little, understanding of the Passover, and just to put it out there in the spirit. And Yahweh spake unto Moshe, saying, Salakia, and Yahweh spake unto Moshe and Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying, This month shall be unto you the beginning of the months. It shall be the first month of the year to you. And this year, the new moon first month falls on Thursday, March 31st at even. Now, the new moon that's coming up on Tuesday, March 1st, I believe it is. Can somebody confirm that for me? Is March the 1st a Tuesday? That new moon that's coming up on March the 1st at even, that's the intercalary month, or the month, or the second Adar, or the 13th new moon. We'll explain that on that new moon when we do the lesson. Sometime according to the lunar calendar, we will have an extra month that we call it an intercalary month, meaning it's not quite the end of winter and not quite the beginning of spring. So you had to have an intercalary month so that the Passover could be in the proper barley season. So you would have a Adar 2 or 13th new moon, or what they call the intercalary month. Intercalary, I-N-T-E-R-C-A-L-A-R-Y. Y'all can look it up. All right. We had to do that sometime to make sure the Passover was in a proper barley season. All right. So our new year, Happy New Year, Yasha Allah, our new year will be Thursday, March 31st, 2022 at even. Verse 3, Exodus 12 and 3. Speak ye unto all the congregation of Israel, saying, in the 10th day of this month, they shall take to them every man a lamb according to the house of their fathers, a lamb for an house. And if the household be too little for the lamb, let him and his neighbor next unto his house take it according to the number of souls. Every man according to his eating shall take your account for the lamb. So back in the ancient time, you got a lamb according to the size of your household. So, you know, this year we may be expecting about about 300 people. So we'll probably do like 6 lambs and maybe a couple of goats, 2 goats, something like that. But, you know, enough to feed 300 people, and everybody can make sure to have enough lamb throughout the night. All right, that's where your donations go also. It says, your lamb shall be without blemish, a male of the first year. Ye should take it out from the sheep or from the goats. So the lamb mainly came from the sheep, but if you were poorer in Israel, you got a goat, and the goat was acceptable as the meat for the we know we're accustomed to doing a lamb, but if you was a little less fortunate in Israel, you got a goat, which substituted for the lamb. You can do either one, but we do both just as a tradition according to the scripture. All right, and ye shall keep it up to the 14th day of the same month, and the whole assembly of the congregation of Israel shall kill it in the evening. And ye shall take of the blood and strike it on the 2 side posts and on the upper door posts of the houses wherein they shall eat it. The blood was a token that when H.O.I passed over to kill the firstborn of the Egyptians, he didn't kill the firstborn of the Israelites. All right. Yeah. Tuesday, March 1st at even is the next new moon. The water, Brother Bonloya. All right. And they shall eat the flesh in that night. Now, for you vegans out there, all right, the vegan movement is becoming kind of popular. There's a dispute amongst Israel now that the scriptures is wrong when it tells us to eat meat. That was off, that we only supposed to eat vegetables, which is that's nonsense. That's a man's doctrine. If you want to promote veganism, just say, look, I believe people should be vegan because it's healthier. But on the Passover, you must eat the lamb. That's part of the Seder or Sadar in the Hebrew, the order meal. That's part of the order of the Passover. You have to eat the lamb because the lamb represents Yahweh's body. That's why I said you take a lamb without blemish or spot. Like I tell you in the New Testament, in 2 Peter's, I believe it is, or Timothy's, Yahweh was that precious lamb without spot or blemish. So the lamb is symbolic to Yahweh. You must eat the flesh of the lamb. The Most High don't give a damn if you want to be a vegan the rest of the year. And, you know, not to knock anybody, that veganism stuff, that's going into that new age stuff, and everybody trying to do something new and be more health conscious. You know, veganism been around for years, but Israel, we latch on to things, the newest hype and what everybody's doing now. There's no scripture that say you have to be a vegan. Now, if you choose to be a vegan to be healthier, that's on you. All right, that's on you. But there's no scripture. You cannot say it's off. The scriptures went off when it told us to eat meat. Or the Most High gave us meat because we was lusting out the flesh. No. That's a very, 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 very off interpretation of scripture. I'm not here to knock nobody. I'm just respectfully disagreeing. That's all. There's nothing personal. All right. But Exodus 12:8, and they shall eat the flesh in that night. That's clear. You're supposed to eat the flesh of the animal. So you can't say the Lord gave the Israelites lamb on a Passover because we was lusting after meat. No, that's part of the Seder or Sadar order meal of the Passover. The eating the lamb is part of the law of the ceremony. It's a commandment from the Most High. So all of you vegan brews, you have to eat at least a little piece of the lamb on the Passover. All right. And I know some vegans that say they love eating the lamb on the Passover. They look forward to it. They're like, Elder, that's the only time I eat meat, and I love it. Good for you. All right, but you got to eat the lamb on the Passover. All right, it says, and they shall eat the flesh in that night, roast with fire and unleavened bread, and with bitter herbs they shall eat it. The unleavened bread means bread without yeast, like the flat bread, like some tortilla, like tortillas, Issachar, like tortillas, or like what they call pita bread. But some pita breads have yeast in them. It depends, all right? But basically flat bread, like Benjamin have roti. All right, the so-called West Indians, tribe of Benjamin, they have roti, flat bread like that. All right, bread without yeast. And for the most part, we make it ourselves. All right, the so-called white Jews call it matzos. You know, they're like crackers in a box, but that's supposed to be unleavened bread. You know, you can get that, or you can get different unleavened bread recipes online and make it yourself in your own home. All right. It says, eat not of it raw, nor sot not all with water, but roast with fire his head with his legs and with the purtenance thereof, meaning most of the body of the lamb you roast and you eat it. All right. And ye shall let nothing of it remain until the morning, and that which remaineth for it until the morning shall you burn with fire. We're supposed to eat all the lamb in the night of the Passover. All right, it says, and thus shall ye eat it. This is mainly for you men. Shalom, Noah. All right, and thus shall ye eat it. Salakia. And thus shall ye eat it with your loins girded, your shoes on your feet, and your staff in your hand. And ye shall eat it in haste. It is Yahweh's Passover. So, you men, you're supposed to have your shoes on your feet, your loins girded, and your staff in your hand. So now, for you men, all you men of HOI, you already know. Or any new members, anybody that's a recruit or a follower of HOI, if you're coming to the Passover, you men, you got to have a garment on. Don't come in there with your only Israelite fringe t-shirt that you have for the last 3 years and the fringes is hanging off it. That's another thing. Come to the Lord's Passover in decency and in order. Everybody, you know, it is what it is. I don't count people's money, but it's tax season, all right? Get you a new outfit. You brothers, get you some new boots. Get you a nice staff, all right? Get you some, you know, we usually do military pants. It's a little more so like a military look. We usually do all black boots, black military pants, black shirt under our garments, all right, with your garment and your particular headpiece and your girdle and armbands. Come to the Lord's Passover decently and in order. Don't come with a 3-piece suit on with some damn tassels you bought 5 years ago under the 3-piece suit. You brothers should be looking. You should be seeking now to get a garment made. We got plenty of brothers in Israel that make garments. It's still a good amount of time. We got two whole months left. Get you a garment made. Get you a girdle. You're supposed to have your loins girded. Now, for those of you that may be new and you may not be able to get a garment done in time, we understand. We're not going to kick you out of the Passover and not let you come in. If you come in with a t-shirt with fringes, as long as you're decent and in order, all right, you know, don't come in with a slacks and a button-down shirt and some hard-bottom shoes. But this is for encouragement, but we're not really going to turn anybody away from the Passover. You might not have your garment game up right now. You might still be new. You don't understand. We understand that. But we're encouraging you. And especially you men that are in camps, and you need to have your full garment on. All right? It's my 7th year in the truth. Khan. All right? Go get a garment made. Down past your waist, past your knees, and get a girdle and armbands made. We reading it right here. Exodus 12 and 11. And thus shall ye eat it with your loins girded. You're supposed to have your girdle around your garment, your shoes on your feet, your shoes or your boots or whatever, and your staff in your hand. Every Israelite male, you're supposed to have a full garment on and a staff and your shoes on your feet. Well, of course, you're going to have shoes on your feet because you try, or boots, you know. We tend to go for the military look. Now, any other brother or sister that don't have garments, do the best you can. Like I said, we're not going to kick you out the Passover or say, you just got a shirt with fringes, you can't come in. But come in order, Israel. Come decently and in order. And I mean, we shouldn't have to say it. Take a shower, groom yourself. You know, deodorant, oils, lotions, perfume for you sisters, whatever. Come decent in order, smelling good, looking good, clean. And you should do that every day when you would just walk out your damn house to run errands. I mean, we shouldn't have to say this, Israel. This is the Lord's Passover. Come clean, neat. Like I said, if you can afford it, get a new outfit. It's tax time. Or y'all work. Y'all got your little businesses. Invest in a new outfit. It's the Lord's Passover. Put your spirit into it. All right? You men, have your garments on. All right? We're not really trying to tolerate that T-shirt with fringes spirit. No. We're not trying to tolerate that. Or some pants and a T-shirt with some tassels on it. You brothers, for you brothers, no jeans and sneakers. You sisters, we ain't even got to tell you that because you ain't supposed to be wearing no damn pants, period. You brothers, no jeans. I'm going to reiterate. No jeans and sneakers in the Passover. You get an army cargo BDU pants in black, black boots, or some nice, soft, comfortable black shoes. If you have any orthopedic problems or problems with your foot, you got to wear any type of special tennis shoe or something like that. We understand. Try to make it all black. But that's how you're supposed to come in order for the Lord's Passover. This is the Apocrypha of 1 Ezra's 1:1. And Josiah held the feast of the Passover in the 14th, in Jerusalem unto the Lord, and offered the Passover the 14th day of the first month, meaning the 14th day at even, as the 14th day is closing out at even going into the 15th day. All right. Having, having set the priests according to the daily courses, being arrayed in long garments in the temple of Yahweh. So what happened? Shalom Lamech. What happened? The priests were in their long garments. So what did we just read? 1 Ezra's 1 and 2 links up with Exodus 11 and 12. Exodus 12 and 11. The priests had on their long garments. The Israelite men are to have on their long garments. You women are to have on your long dresses and skirts. Really, for the Passover, you sisters are supposed to have a dress. A nice dress with some nice shoes, with your stockings, everything, your little earrings, your head wrap, looking nice, dainty, pretty, in order. The Passover is not so much about the outward appearance, but you want to come before the Most High looking decently and in order. 1 Corinthians 14:40. You sisters, don't come to the damn Passover with a pair of leggings and a shirt on and some damn tassels or some fringes on the shirt. No, this is the Lord's Passover. Put on a skirt or a dress, preferably a dress. Get a dress made or buy a dress and add the fringes to it. You sisters, come in decently and in order. We don't want to see your titties hanging out. Yeah, I'm going to say it like that. We don't want to see a whole bunch of cleavage and your breasts is showing. Ooh, I'm going to get me a husband at the Passover. They going to lust after my breasts. No! Come in order, sisters. Covered up. Don't have a long dress on with fringes on it and your titties showing. Come in order. Wanting men to lust after you. No. You brothers and your wives, check your wives if they coming like that. Babe, you need to put that, you need to have something more appropriate on. You women, don't be showing, don't be having those splits up on your dresses and all that. Modest apparel. All right, we shouldn't have to say this stuff, but we have to with Israel. Don't come up there with nothing tight up on your butt. Ooh, when I turn around to grab a piece of the lamb, these brothers going to see what I'm working with. Now, some sisters are shapely, you know, sometimes you wear, no matter what you wear, you know, some of our sisters are shapely, whatever, but, you know, nothing tight and revealing. And men, you shouldn't even be looking for that. The Passover is not a damn dating hookup service. Shalom, daughter-in-law. Y'all understand? Come in order, Israel. Decently and in order. All right? And don't come with that old leaven. Don't come with that same old leaven. Let me read verse 8 again. Shalakia. No, let me go to verse 17. Exodus 12:17. And ye shall observe the feast of unleavened bread. For in this selfsame day have I brought your armies out of the land of Egypt. Therefore you shall observe this day in your generation by ordinance forever. That's another thing. The Passover and the feast days are not done away with. All right, that's another thing. Verse 18, in the first month of the 14th day of the month at even, ye shall eat unleavened bread until the 21st day of the month at even. 7 days shall there be no leaven found in your houses, for whosoever eateth that which is leavened, even that soul shall be cut off from the congregation of Israel, whether he be a stranger or one in the land. You shall eat nothing leavened, in all your habitations shall you eat unleavened bread. Now, the Most High said, don't have any leaven in your houses, which is the yeast. What does the yeast and the leaven do? It causes the bread to rise. But guess what? We got to get the leaven out of our spirits and our systems. That causes us to be proud and rise. All right, let's go to 1 Corinthians. Let's go to 1 Corinthians chapter 5. Salakia. Let's go to 1 Corinthians 5. And let me see what I want. 1 Corinthians 5 and 7, I believe it is. And all these scriptures we're going to go over on the Passover and explain them. All right. 1 Corinthians 5 and 7. We're going to get right to the point. 1 Corinthians 5 and 7. And it reads thus and so. Shalom Zaquan. 1 Corinthians 5 and 7. Purge out therefore the old leaven, that ye may be a new lump, for ye are unleavened. For even H.O.I, our Passover, is sacrificed for us. Now, y'all got to understand something. The leaven represents the pride, ego, sin, wickedness. So like the Lord didn't want the leaven in the bread, we didn't have time to wait for the leaven to rise in the bread. We have to take the leaven, the spiritual leaven, out of ourselves. The pride, the ego, the anger, the selfishness. All right, the lust, the envy, all of that. We all are work in progress, myself included. All right, myself included, all of us, man. We are work in progress. Every year you should be turning your spirit over at the Passover. You should be purging out the old leaven. Do I have hatred in my heart for my brother? Do I have pride? Do I have ego? Do I have stubbornness? Do I have lust I need to work on? Do I have a cold spirit towards my brother, my sister, my wife, my children, myself? Sometimes the most damage you could do is to yourself. Your reckless behavior and the stuff that you're doing, that leaven within you, yes, it destroys people around you, but guess what? It destroys you the most sometimes. You do the most damage to yourself. That's not right to yourself. So we got to go into our spirit this time of the year. Take this next 2 months, Israel, to do self-examination. Pray, meditate, get into these scriptures. Ask the Most High for forgiveness. If you got any ought or situation with your brothers and sisters, clear that up within these next 2 months. Take that time. All right, reading on. It says, therefore, let us keep the feast, not with old leaven, neither with the leaven of malice and wickedness, but with the unleavened bread of sincerity and truth. Check that out. By Shema Mashiach Yahushua. Shalom, Sister Manhattan. All right. And I want to see all y'all on here at the Passover in Atlanta this year. No excuses. All right. You'll travel for whatever. A Beyonce concert. Right, you'll travel to see what's his name? Cat Williams do a comedy show. No shots fired, no shots fired. All right. Some of y'all will come all the way to New York to see Dave Chappelle. Make plans for the Passover. You got 2 whole months. It's still plenty of time. And make plans within your spirit to have a good Passover. Make amends, be repentant, be apologetic, be humble. Yeah, Arias, Shalom, son. Khan. Right? My son in the building, Arias. Yeah, damn it, you make it to the All-Star game. All right? You travel for that. I mean, I travel for events, but guess what? I don't go to no city where I don't teach and break bread with the family and link up with brews. If I go to a city to enjoy an event, I'm going there to do the work also. I'm going to do the work first, and I'm going to go to the event later. Or I'm going to do the work, and if the event is the next day, whatever. Like I like to go to events on Sundays. If I go to that city, I'm going on the Shabbat. I'm going to do the work, then I'll enjoy that event Sunday as balance. So you'll travel for all these carnal things. Y'all travel for love. Right? Don't y'all? Y'all travel for love. Ooh, I met a sister on Clubhouse. She live in Seattle, though. I live in Hartford, Connecticut. I'm getting me a ticket. I'm courting her by flight. You even met the damn woman yet, and you courting her on the plane. Nah, you know, people, you can be in a long-distance relationship with somebody. I'm just having fun, Israel. But purge out that old leaven, Israel Khan. Get yourself right. Take this 2 months before the Passover to reflect and come in the Passover in the right spirit. You can't do nothing about the past, but you can do something about the future. Everything starts from today. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Like Paul said, press towards that high mark and calling in Yahushua. So that's about it for now. I don't have to go too deep into anything else. This year's theme for the Passover will be the righteousness of Yahushua. All right, that will be the theme for this year, the righteousness of Yahushua. What is righteousness? Let's get it. Let's get Romans 10. All right, Romans 10. Romans, the 10th chapter and the first verse. Let's get that. Bear with me. Give me a second. Give me Romans. We're going to get Romans 10. All right. Salakia, Romans 10. All right, yeah. Romans 10 and 1. Brethren, my heart's desire and prayer to Yahweh for Israel is that they might be saved. For I bear them record that they have a zeal of Yahweh, but not according to knowledge. For they, being ignorant of Yahweh's righteousness and going about to establish their own righteousness, have not submitted themselves unto the righteousness of Yahweh. For Yahushua is the end of the law, for righteousness to everyone that believeth. So now, the Christians take that and say the law is done away with. No. When it says Yahushua is the end of the law, meaning the law was completely fulfilled in him. He perfected the law. He showed us how to perfectly keep the law, and when we fall short, how to repent and receive mercy. That's what it means when Yahushua is the end of the law. He's the fulfillment of the law. Matthew 5:17 through 21, I believe. All right, we don't have to get it now, but it says Romans 10 and 4 again. For Yahushua is the end of the law, for righteousness to everyone that believeth. To everyone that believeth what? On him and the law and the scriptures as they are written. For Moses describeth the righteousness which is of the law, that the man which doeth those things shall live by them. So this year's theme for the Passover will be the righteousness of Yahushua. All right, we're going to get into that in the law. Quadash Malak, Shalom King. We're going to get into that in the law and different things during the Passover. That'll be a quick extra lesson on, the Passover, the righteousness of Yahushua. That will be the theme for this year. Last year, it was the blood of Yahushua. This year is the righteousness of Yahushua. So now, once again, to recap. All right, the Passover will be Thursday, April 14th, 2022 at even. Atlanta/Jonesboro, Georgia. We will try to have hotels available that are near the venue, but especially if you're driving or you're going to make sure you have enough, to get around in Ubers and different things. If you got any kind of transportation, you can stay anywhere in the general Atlanta area. I know a lot of y'all like to be with the rest of the brothers and sisters, and we do apologize about that. We had a lot of good opportunities this year. We had Philly. We had the whole hotel on lockdown and the ballroom for the whole night. And Philly pulled a rug from up under us, and they came with this damn COVID vaccination nonsense. So we had a beautiful setup in Philly. Everybody would have been at the same hotel, everything, except you would have got an Airbnb. But we can't cry over spilt milk now. Coulda, shoulda, but didn't. So now we're going back to Atlanta. Some people might be in a few different hotels near the venue. Some people might stay in the Atlanta area in general. I'm still going to work on a hotel grid in the Atlanta area for those that want to stay amongst each other. April 14th, 2022 at even a Passover. It will be a 4-day weekend. We'll have the itinerary out soon. Friday will be camp. That Saturday is going to be Sabbath class and camp or a double camp. We're more so probably going to do a double camp, that Shabbat. Sunday, we will be going out to Chief Ephraim's land in Sparta, Georgia, to have a cookout and a 4th-day Passover gathering. You can leave Sunday night, Monday morning, whatever. You can stay how long you want. I may possibly do the whole week in Atlanta. I'm still thinking about that. Or I may leave that Monday and fly to my respective city and do the closing of the Passover in that respective city. I'm still undecided on that. But I was thinking about doing a whole week in ATL. But that's just me. Everyone else, you can travel accordingly. You can come. We want everybody to come for the whole weekend. We would like everybody to come for the whole 4-day weekend. Israel, don't make no excuses. Start saving your money now. Start booking your thing now. So the cheaper, the earlier you book it, the better. And come on out for the Lord's Passover. Oh, that's too far. I ain't travel. Come on. Some of y'all that's not used to traveling, come on out and travel. If y'all a little scared of planes, you know, get on a plane, take a couple of shots or something and fall asleep. You know, Atlanta is not far from wherever you at in the country because it's central south. So it's not a long flight from wherever you come from in the country. All right. If you're scared of flying, drive. Get a couple of people together that drive. Get a rental and drive on down. Whatever. Put your pennies together. If we can help people out that's having trouble with their traveling finances, we'll do that. That's why we collect the money. Because you never know what could come up. People might need help, whatever. So it's not about getting a grip off the Passover. If we have anything over, we put it in the kitty for the rest of the year. But anyway, once again, recapping. Thursday, April 14th, 2022 at even Passover. HOI Passover 2022. Friday, April 15th, camp, street teaching in Atlanta. Saturday, April 16th, double camp in Atlanta. Sunday, April 17th, cookout, Passover cookout gathering for the 4th day of, 3rd into 4th day of the Feast of Unleavened Bread. That's the 4-day weekend. Everything will be clear on an itinerary and, we'll have everything mapped out. So once again, Thursday, April 14th, 2022 at even is the Lord's Passover for this year. It will be a 4-day weekend all the way up until Sunday, April 17th, 2022. Monday, April 18th, you can travel Sunday night. Some of y'all might leave Saturday. Whatever you got to leave, it's all good. But it will be a 4-day weekend. The main event, of course, is the opening of the weekend, the Passover, April 14th, 2022 at even. The garment and color scheme, once again, the main color is beige with black and gold trimming or accent to your garment, dress, or whatever the case may be. Hook it up however you want to, but those are the 3 main colors. Beige, gold, and black. All right, the fee for the Passover is $100 for a person or a family less than 4. A family of 4 or more, $200 or whatever you can afford. It's always whatever you can afford. Israel, we're not trying to shake you down on the Passover, not trying to make merchandise of you, but we need enough money to be comfortable. You got to have a cushion in case different things come up. It just is what it is. All right, in case a lot of people don't have it, those that do have it will make up for those that don't have it. All right? So we know everybody may not be able to give that amount, but give what you can and give according to your blessing. All right? And you will have plenty of food, lamb, wine, decorations. You'll have a good time. We're going to have another HOI music group concert this year. New music, new performances, new artists, new flavor. It's going to be lit, Israel, if it be the Most High will. Come on out in the spirit. Security will be top notch. Everything will be in decency and in order. Come on out and enjoy the Lord's Passover. For more inquiries, for more information, email me at houseofisraelnyc@gmail.com. House of Israel, like House of Israel spelled ISRAELNYC@gmail.com. To make your donations, Cash App, $ Shaquall 777. $, it'll be put in the description box on YouTube. This is just a Facebook Live, but y'all can hear it here. Donations can be made at $ Shaquall, S as in Sam, H as in hat, A as in apple, Q as in quiet, A as in apple, L as in Larry, 777 on Cash App. Make sure y'all put donation for Passover and put your name. You will receive confirmation. You will receive your invite, your ticket, whatever the case may be, and that'll be your admit. We'll put you down. We'll register you. That's how you register. You make your payment. You send your name. You can send a backup email after your payment, and we'll register you. Make sure such and such, brother Gabar, family of 4. Sister Tasha Israel, family of 2. Make sure you do that, all right? So once again, for email inquiries, houseofisraelnyc@gmail.com. For your Passover payments, Cash App, $ Shaquall 777. S as in Sam, H as in hat, A as in apple, Q as in quiet, A as in apple, L as in Larry, 777 on Cash App. We also have PayPal. For those that want to do PayPal, we'll give y'all the PayPal once you upon request. All right, but we're really trying to mainly do the Cash App, but we'll do PayPal also, and Zelle, and maybe a few other things that is more convenient for people. All right, come decently and in order. Brothers, wear garments, full-length garments with girdles and armbands. Sisters, wear full-length dresses with fringes, border blue head wraps, and modest apparel. If you come in a Passover out of order, we're going to say something to you. We may not throw you out. Well, unless you got a goddamn pair of damn spandex on and a Bati Rider shirt. You know, that's different. But we may ask you, we have to escort you out. Or a sister going to have to give you a backup dress. Sisters, I don't know. Bring a couple of backup dresses and shawls and I don't know, sisters. Bring a little backup in the back. Sis, you need something a little more modest? Let me holler at you in this bathroom over here. Come put this skirt on, this nice long skirt with these fringes on. All right, I need to holler at you for a minute, sis. Brothers, no sagging. Your pants, no jeans, no sneakers. Put on a damn belt and pull your pants up because you will be checked by me personally if you dare come in the Lord's Passover sagging. No jeans, no sneakers, no whole bunch of name brands. You got your Passover garment on, but a big Nike sweater over it. No. You're going to be checked. All right? We want to come and serve the Lord in order. All right? Yes, man. No skinny jeans. No homo look. No tight shirts, tight muscle shirts. Come on, brothers and sisters. Let's get it together. So once again, I'm going to recap it again. Passover 2022, tongue twister. HOI International, HOI Nationwide, HOI International, HOI Nationwide, Passover 2022, Atlanta/Jonesboro, Georgia, April 14th, 2022 at even. It will be a 4-day weekend, April 15th, 16th, and 17th. Events will be going on also. Fellowship will be going on also. Gathering will be going on also. All right, the garment and color scheme is beige or tan, beige/tan, which is in the same family of colors. Black and gold. Beige, tan, black, and gold. Beige/tan, black, and gold for the garment and color scheme. The fees, once again, are $100 for singles or families less than 4. Families of 4 or more, $200, or, once again, whatever you can afford. Deuteronomy 16, 16, and 17. 1 Corinthians 16, 1 and 2. Whatever you can afford. It's always whatever you can afford. Or if you can give that flat rate with the amount of people we can calculate and see, you know, we'll have enough for everything and a cushion left over to take care of anything extra. All praise to Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. Make that sacrifice, Israel. Come in decency and order, in love, peace and harmony, and let's celebrate the Lord's Passover. All right. Any questions before I get off of here? Any questions from anyone? Anything I left out? There'll be more videos and announcements coming up, and if we left out anything, we'll update it. Once again, the email information for inquiries and to get registered is houseofisraelnyc@gmail.com. But it's also first come, first serve. Once you pay, your registry and your spot will be held for you, your table. If you want a particular table with you and your family, we can facilitate that. But once you make your payment and you're registered, your table and spot will be secured. So payments will be, once again, Yashala, what? Music what? Music check? I don't know what you're talking about, brother. Music check? I have no idea what you're talking about. Once you make your payment, you'll receive your confirmation and your spot will be held for the Passover. All right. I don't know what you mean by music check, brother. Be more specific. So that's the, the Passover. The cash app, once again, is $Shaquall 777. S as in Sam, H as in hat, A as in apple, Q as in quiet, A as in apple, L as in Larry, 777. And $sign in the front, of course. All right. Yes, there will be a HOI music group concert. We'll have a live concert, live performances, announcements, acknowledgments, everything. All right. It'll be a full ceremony for the night. And that's it. Zephaniah 2 and 1. Gather yourself together, O nation not desired. Psalms 133. How beautiful it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. All right. Hebrews 10. All right. Not forsaking the assembling of yourselves as the manner of some is. All right. Gather together. And so much the more as we see the day approaching. Hebrews 10:25. All right. So come on out, Israel, and let's come on out, HOI, and let's celebrate the Lord's Passover. Once again, any inquiries, y'all can inbox me here. Y'all can inbox me here on Facebook. You can go to my Instagram, Kanai Zabach. On Instagram, Zabach Kanai, Zabach.Kanai on Instagram. Email houseofisraelnyc@gmail.com. Israel spelled ISRAEL. houseofisraelnyc@gmail.com. All one word. Donations, Passover offerings, Cash App, $, Shaquall, S as in Sam, H as in hat, A as in apple, Q as in quiet, A as in apple, L as in Larry, 777. Make sure you put a note, such and such name, party of such and such for Passover. All right. Or you can email me before, whatever the case may be. All right. Yerushalayim. Oh, that's Yerushalayim. Yes. Shemaiah is working on that. Shemaiah is working on the sound. All right. He's going to work with Shawapar and the brothers. They're going to work on the sound check. Last year, what happened last year is them brothers, they purchased those speakers right before the Passover, and they didn't know how to work those speakers, which was not good. All right. That's why this year, I'm more hands-on with the planning of the Passover, because we got to make sure everything is, no stone is unturned. So that was due to the speakers being purchased so late, and brothers didn't test out and really know how to work those speakers. And then Shemaiah brought out, you must do a sound check when you're doing a concert. And if you don't have a mixer and certain equipment, the sound not going to come out right. So hopefully this year we'll be better with that. I agree with that. The sound could have been much better last year on that concert, man. Everybody was so hyped to perform, but they were slacking on the sound. The sound was slacking. I will say that. HOI, we make mistakes too. Ain't no shame in our game. All right. That's about it. Any more questions? comments, inquiries? If not, I think I pretty much covered a few things. Oh, the exact address and all that will be printed out on an itinerary. Don't worry about that. Just know it's in the general Atlanta, Jonesboro area. All right. Once me and my wife's store gets open, we will be attending the High Holy Day feast. With you and other brothers, Elder Carlos Jackson. Where are you located? And why do you have to wait for you and your wife's store to open? All right. What city are you in? And why do you have to wait for your store to open? Israel, you can still conduct your business and still serve the Lord at the same time. All right. I don't know your situation, brother, but I'm just saying. You in Louisiana? Okay, you in Louisiana. Oh, no, you in Indiana. Okay, we in Chicago. Contact Aria. Contact Aria for HOI, Illinois. We in Chicago and Bloomington. And Indiana is right there. All right. I think Brother Nolan is also in Indiana. So we got people you can connect with in the Indiana area. Sabal on the set. No, 3, 2, 1. Sabal. Friday Night Fire, Sabal. 3, 2, 1. All right. All right, yeah. Contact Aria. Aria is right here in the comments, matter of fact, as I spoke. All right. Finesse Love is in the building. Brother Tobit. All right. One of the most humble brothers in Israel, Brother Tobit. Everything good, Elder? What you need, Elder? Shalom, King. Love you, man. Great brother, man. Great humble brother, man, in HOI. Finesse them with love, Tobit. All praises, man. Love that brother, man. Love all the brothers, but you know, some of y'all brothers, man, just got a beautiful spirit. Sabal. You supposed to know that, King. All right. You got on late. All right. You missed the bus. You missed the bus, Sabal. Nah, yeah, we back in the A, brother. All right, we back in the A. All right, I know you got that crazy work schedule, so you be missing a lot of information. I don't know the part of Indiana, brother. Contact Brother Aria. He's here in the comments. He's commenting now. I don't know what city and all that. I don't know all that, brother. Contact Brother Ariado, and Brother Aria can hook you up with Brother Nolan. I think Brother Nolan is actually in Indiana, and Aria's in Illinois. All right. Yakeem in the building. HOI West Side. HOI West Coast. That's my man. 50 grand right there. Yakeem, Shalom, King. I see y'all in a few weeks, man. We put it down on Hollywood, most I will. Can't wait to get back west, man, and link up with the family. But I love being east, too. I love being wherever the family is at. Brother Yakeem, strong young lion out there on the west. Putting in that work for the Most High. All praises. See y'all brothers on that Hollywood and Highland soon. All praises. He said the part of Indiana he's in. He said Kalos. I can't see that, y'all. These letters are too damn small on this phone. My eyes is 50 years old. All right. Canby, Indiana. Canby? Is that Canby? I don't know, y'all. By the way, brothers and sisters, that was not me on Clubhouse last night. Somebody made a fake profile with my picture and name and said Priest Zabach is making his debut on Clubhouse. That was not me on Clubhouse. I'm not on Clubhouse. That was a fake page. Please report that page so it can get deleted. It's sad when people have to fake being you to get an audience. That's sad. Just get your own audience. Be yourself and get your own audience. You should be surprised how far you get by being yourself. Elder, wheezing in your breathing. Get something for that. I'm not particularly wheezing. I'm breathing a little heavy. But I'm not particularly wheezing. All right. Go, Sabal. No folly, no folly, no folly. There's a Passover announcement, goddammit. Any more questions or comments? Let's go. Let's do this Passover this year, brothers and sisters. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get this Passover this year, y'all. All right, if there's no more questions or comments, I'll give y'all another minute or so. Yeah, but that was not me on Clubhouse last night. That was a imposter page. There's some controversy going on, and the person thought that by putting my picture and my name, it would bring more people to the madness they was trying to spew. Yes, Sabal. Possibly the exact same venue, if not another venue, a larger venue, depending on. We're going to look in about a month from now and see how many people is registering. And if we got to get a larger venue, we got to get a larger venue. All right. And Tawada, brother, you're rushing them for looking out. But I'm not really wheezing too heavy. But I'm in my house, and the cats, sometimes I'm allergic to the cats, and it triggers my asthma. But all praise to the Most High. I've been good this year. Most of this winter, I've been good. All right. That's neither here nor there, though. But the water for looking out for my health, Hawk. Anybody else? Anybody else? Any questions or comments? All right, so that's it. Don't forget, Israel. This weekend is this Saturday night is Feast of Judas Maccabees, or Day of Nicanor Destruction. Sunday is the first day of Purim. Monday, February 14th, is the second day of Purim. Gather together as much as you can. We will be gathering on Saturday and Monday. We will be live. Sunday, everybody can stay home. I'll go live and do half of the Purim lesson, and then Monday we'll come back and do the other half. So make sure y'all tune in Sunday about 8 o'clock. I'll go live and do the half of the Purim lesson, and then Monday we'll physically gather together again, and we'll do the other half of the Purim lesson. But Saturday we're gonna go over First Maccabees 7 with the Day of Judas Maccabees / the Day of the Destruction of Nicanor. All right, so this weekend is a heavy weekend, three-day feast day weekend. All praise to Yahweh and Yahweh, and it culminates on Wicked Valentine's Day. You can't make this stuff up. All right. Hit your inbox. Been looking for brothers to fellowship. Well, yeah. Ariel Nolan, hit brother Carlos Jackson inbox. He's in Indiana. He's right there. Told y'all, man, we're going to get that shot in the arm in the Midwest. Most are going to bring the fruit in. Brothers got to be sincere. All right. That's all. But that's what's going on, Israel. Next feast days is this weekend. Saturday, February 12th. Sunday, February 13th. Monday, February 14th. Day of Judas Maccabees, Destruction of Nicanor. Purim, Day 1, Day 2. Tuesday, March 1st. Tuesday, March 1st at even. New Moon, 13th, Adar 2, Intercalary Month. New Moon, Intercalary Month. Tuesday, March 1st, 2022 at even. Thursday, March 31st, 2022 at even. Happy New Year. All right, Happy New Year, Israel. Thursday, March 31st, 2022 at even. April 14th, 2022 at even. Thursday, April 14th, 2022 at even. Happy Passover, Yasher Allah. Kwam Yashala. All right. Wednesday, April 20th, 22 at even. Happy closing of Passover by Shema Mashiach Yahushai. That's the schedule coming up. You don't have the calendar, inbox me for the calendar. I'll inbox it to you, email it to you, send you a screenshot, whatever the case may be. New moons, feast days for the whole year of 2022. By Shema Mashiach Yahushai. Salakia, y'all. Got too hype. I don't know. I hate using a camera stand. I don't know why. I'm so old school. I don't even like to use my camera stand. I just mount this camera up and go to work. I'm old school, y'all, Salakia. Camera stand right there, and I don't like to use it. But anyway, all praise to Yahweh B'Shem Mashiach Yahushai. Kwame Ashala, we still got next. Hallelujah. All the camps in Yahweh and Yahushai throughout the four corners of the earth. Happy Passover 2022, Israel. Happy Day of Nicanor, Purim, coming up this weekend. And get at me for this Passover. Let's get this Passover going. We got 2 solid months. Let's make it happen. Hope to see y'all there, Israel. Be there, be in the building. A sharp Pesach. Happy Passover 2022. Hope to see y'all there. Signing off, Priest Zabach. H.O.I to the chariots fly. All the camps in Yahweh and Yahushai throughout the four corners of the earth. B'Shem Mashiach Yahushai. Forever and ever, amen. Everybody have a blessed day, blessed Sabbath, blessed weekend, blessed Holy Day weekend, and stay in the spirit. Shalom. Kwame Shalom.